Everyone, welcome back to Lethe. There's going to be part 3, I think, and we're continuing where we left off. Saving it, having all the notes, and moving on. Now, I have bad news, unfortunately, for those watching and looking forward to the series, is I ruined 2 episodes of this game. So, So, honestly, other than me forgetting some scenes, I've played 2 episodes worth of this game, and the recording screwed up, unfortunately. So, what I'm going to do is, since I know where I'm going, it won't take as long. I'll still read all the notes, and I'll still try to explain, or at least try to remember, what it is I said in the previous recording that I messed up and lost. First one is this elevator. It was hilarious how I pointed out, and you'll see what I mean when we go in. So we go in the elevator. We expect to go down into the mines, but we're going up. And then credits happen. So I really was assuming, like, since the game is based on the mining and we'd have to go deeper down, if we're going up, that means we're going up a mountain and into freedom. And this elevator shaft is goddamn long. And then it stops. You're like, is it going to snap? Is it going to break? No, we're going to keep going. And then we see what would be perfectly described as a cock tease. We're like, oh hey, here's freedom. It looks nice, doesn't it? Well, too fucking bad. Because the elevator's gonna break. In my previous recording, I called it out. I was like, "Oh hey, I get to see freedom. This can't be going in the right direction." So, whee! There was my stop, and we smash. And then I brought up the funny fact in games like that where elevators break and for some reason no one dies, and I brought up vertical G's. The one thing that makes it so surviving in car crashes, I was sure I'd find somebody in the mines, but all the tunnels are deserted. Where is everybody? When it comes to car crashes, your body's resisting a horizontal G's of the impact and collision. What makes easily dying at a much higher rate in like helicopter crashes or elevators, which really don't snap and, you know, fuck up, is the vertical G's against your spine. Not good. So we're gonna have to assume, let's picture this. We fell down here, it's now like blocked off. We were in this elevator, and, you know, there's smashed girders, rubble. It's now covered in dirt, soil, rubble, giant rocks, and the game's trying to imply we survived this unharmed. This catastrophe. We survived. I mean, our hands are fine, nothing's mangled, we're fine! I don't believe it. I call bullshit. Outside of that, and the whole vertical versus horizontal G's, I'm just moving on. We're deeper in the mines, so a lot more shit's probably gonna happen. And again, remember, what I say will be genuine of me saying I like, either it's I don't remember, Mom spaghetti. It's either I don't remember what happens and I might seem confused or as if I've never seen something, but I've likely have seen it. I also want to make sure I find all the 7 notes, because before I read all the notes, I just not sure if I'd be able to remember where each of them were. I'll try not to spoil also what's happening. I'll try to at least give you guys the example of what it was like my first experience, because unfortunately, it was spoiled. Very unfortunately. I'm gonna give you the idea. Do you think this body's going to rise from the dead and come at me? Who knows? Who knows? Outside of that, nothing of these can be touched, so I'll be... This puzzle I solved really quickly, too. Basically, you just hold it in the place that it made noise. Almost like that. There we go. Puzzle solved. with that. A monster is gonna come and say hello. Which is why, you know, there's this like this little corner cubby just for me to hide behind. I'm not sure how close he does walk up here though. A little too close. Alright. It's the tank man or miner man. Miner zombie. I think he'll turn left. Oh. Okay, we're gonna make sure he doesn't turn left because the exit is to the left. Is he kicking the boxes to get it out of the way? That's pretty funny, actually. Anyways, we're going this way. That's basically it. I don't think there's any notes around there because it was just sort of a... It was just sort of an H. I really hope I don't miss any of the notes. I would think finding all the notes maybe gives a secret ending. Well, I am not sure. Yeah. Alright. Just gotta make sure we also jump properly, because when you jump, you bounce off the rocks, so you really don't want to miscalculate your jumps. You will get shoved off. It's not like you hit a wall in a first-person shooter and you just sort of like you bounce. Yeah. I almost fell off, is basically what I'm trying to say. The first time I tried to jump that, I was like, oh, easy jumping. And then I hit an edge of the wall and almost fell to my death. It was very, very wonderful. Super spooky. That's the only unfortunate thing, though, when I'm playing this. It's like, I can't have any genuine commentary, because, like, Actually, I didn't even read the second one. I still want to read the notes so you guys can hear me narrate. I don't want to skip the notes, so I'm going to read the notes. It seems I have been on the right track. My new refinement techniques have provided me with an incredibly effective type of restorative. And after thorough experimentation, I've started using the tincture more commonly, and it appears to have many, if not infinite, application. It has even enabled me to get rid of this horrible migraine I've been having recently. And of course, we can all have the assumption he injected himself with the black liquid, so he's probably going to be batshit insane by the time we probably find him. Unless he finds a cure to it. Day 349. The communications are still out, and we have yet to figure a way out of here. What will happen to us, and where the hell are we? The other note that I clicked but didn't read, if anyone could freeze if they really want to read it, was just a person saying, here's the food, I don't want to eat it anymore. They don't want it anymore, basically. So they just probably give up on life. And they want to stop living in this area. And this place reminded me of Half-Life in regards to its trying to jump down, do platforming. Very fun. Very fun. Whee! Just gotta make sure you don't fall to your death, or else you go splat, sorta like that. Alright. So far, so good. I'll probably have minimal commentary, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know what to say since everything is the same to me, but not to you guys, so it's unfortunate. Commentary is going to be lackluster a little bit for the next two episodes, but I'll be showing you guys what I basically ran through, and if there's anything I remember, I will try to say it. One of them being this secret little area, jumping up here. Like, if you knock it down, you can't get over here anymore, so it's just like, you're fucked. Get out of my way, box. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. And we're going down here. I can't remember which goes where. I think it was like, this place is completely pointless. So you'd think it's a secret area with like things like Wolfenstein, where you get treasure or secrets. Gold, money, something, just some kind of collectible. Instead, we're running back here in an optional area, and guess what we only get? Like, what we get by going through this secret area. What was that you said? Not gold, of course, no. We get Mom Spaghetti, and more Mom Spaghetti. That's it. We went through that secret route of climbing up the beam, to get on the barrel, to go up the shelf, to go to a new region. For what? Mom Spaghetti. No secrets, it's just Mom Spaghetti. So if you're hurt, you go through a secret route to get Mom Spaghetti. Even though I'm getting plenty of Mom Spaghetti through the main route of the game, so why going through a secret, going through all this? Where are we going, you might ask? Well, we are going right over here! Back to where we were. And this doesn't work to my... Actually, I think it does work. No, it does work. We inevitably have to come here, but what confuses me is, also, is there a note here? Like, we have to come here, actually. Maybe it's not optional. But then the question remains, hang on. Let's say we had to get up there. If we push this barrel, we're fucked, right? Yeah, it can get knocked off, and you won't be able to get up there. And you can't stack barrels. You can't pick them up like in Half-Life 2. Also, here's the bathroom. We're going to actually urinate, so let's just do this. Everyone's got a leak sometime. Alright. Make sure to shake. Shake 3 times maximum. Male logic, or it's the male common courtesy? I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but it's proper to shake a few times. Without trying to scare off any women who don't know male rituals at the bathroom or think that's TMI, I apologize. Alright, restricted area. Also, I didn't even wash my hands! Gross. Also, in this kind of scene, it looks like this was some kind of a prison. The thing interesting is the fact that you'd think it's a prison based on it looks like they were provided food, but ultimately, whoever was locked in that room was like hung themselves while in a bag, or it's just they died and then they hung the body in a bag or something. I don't know. Leaving the coastal mine wasn't exactly an easy task. The road leading to the administration office that runs through the village is covered with a thick black corrosive liquid for a distance of 200 meters or more. There's no way we could have come through that route alive, and walking all the way through the cliffs would take a day at the very least, if not more. We decided to meet the other groups at the office, but we found there were locked doors and broken machinery. We're trapped who knows how deep beneath the surface. Another no. 4 out of 7. It's just a dead end, though. Before I was complaining about the, Oh, wait, this door's open? Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought that door was locked. Huh. I think it was locked, but it unlocks itself if you go up that route, but... No, I guess I don't need to go up this. This is here, just to make it so you can climb up there. I mean, like, what's the point? It's to get over here. This is confusing me. It's to get over here, but what's the point of making it seem secretive, where if you screw up that little ramp, you can't get up there, but there's also the doors to make sure that if it does get knocked over, you can go around to get to here because you need to come here. I don't know. That's kind of a weird map design, in my opinion. They make it seem like the only way to get there is by climbing around, but it really isn't. Alright. Alright, new area. Still gotta find all of the notes. Food. Nom! And a book. I'm guessing someone slept there. Possibly they made a little box for it. No girls allowed. Guys? Alright, so back to this area. Gotta try to remember what I'm doing. It's been like a few days since I played, and since when I screwed up my recording. I think it was just simply us bunny hopping down. Blech. Screw you, Beryl. First it was vases, now it's barrel murder. No barrels will survive my wrath. Alright. That's basically it. Almost fell off the cliff there by not jumping off the tube. Wasn't I supposed to open the archives, though? I swear the archives had a lot of notes in it. If so, I'm restarting, because I want to get all 7 notes. But we should be fine. Alright, and the tube to go. So, I have a lot of games I gotta play. It's a little problematic. I have been feeling sick and been busy trying to look for a job, and I'm running out. I have tons of games to play, but very little time now to play it. Hopefully that'll change in a bit. A lot of bodies around here. Dumping ground possibly for bodies, for dead people, or for rejected lab results. Alright. Continue our travel. Have more dead bodies. And more dead bodies. And more bodies. And hey, a bear trap. And more dead bodies. Now here's the one thing I complimented the developers. And I said, this is how you do level design. You come to here, and you think, where the fuck am I going? I need to go over there, but here's the one thing that I had pointed out before. The lighting there, and the little stones there. This little detail, it might not seem much, but it's respectable, unlike other indie horror games or just indie games, where the attention to detail, this is like a symbolic means of telling you there's something down here, and the light source is trying to indicate the same thing. So, I'm sure a lot of people could be lost and not look down underneath the cliff and think, oh, it's a dead end, turn back. But I just like that detail, that the light was put there and the stones to signal that there's something to be inspected around here. Making it so a light is around to guide you is... it's common game design ethics. Alright, just you again. But when you're playing a lot of indie horror games or just indie games, you see a lot of amateurs or just new people who don't do that or don't understand. But it's always highly appreciated when you do find people that actually do it. Oh, where am I? Back to another save. I think this might be a good place to save and finish off for now, though. Hopefully I have all the notes. If not, I'll be upset. But I don't think I missed any. Alright. So, I'm gonna end it here for this episode. Just a quick recap of things that have happened. Just a quick episode, nothing too much, but just exploring the map and going deeper into the mine. So, I hope you enjoyed Lethe, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, if you did, I mean, we're still ongoing, don't get me wrong. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you continue enjoying. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and become a fluff subscriber. Until the next time. What? What? Well, I'll go this... Never mind, I'll go... Never mind! I'm... gonna be given the illusion of being crushed alive. That's kind of interesting, though. Look at that.